Hey guys, I just thought of something. I'm on the swing, looking at the truck, gave me an idea. Take a look at this. Hey guys, brilliant idea. What about tinting the trailer? You can tint your van, you can tint your car, your truck. Why not tint an RV? This should be super easy, right? Maybe? It's really expensive. How about we DIY it for as cheap as possible? See how easy it is. Come with me. Look at this. Plexiglass. Can we tint these still? Hey guys, we're going to give this a whirl. We're going to do some tinting. It's great for your car, van, RV. It really doesn't matter. Even maybe a boat. Look at how dark this is. It comes in different darknesses. 5%, 35%. All depends on how much light you want to go through. This isn't the tint.
Hey, what did you buy?
I didn't buy nothing.
Okay, we have paint and stuff to do. Like, seriously, what did you buy?
Nothing. I didn't buy nothing.
What are you doing?
Actually, our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, we're going to be tinting his van.
All
so,
right.
He gave us some tint to try out that he got for less than half the price that you'd buy it in an auto parts store.
Oh, that's cool, because it's probably $100 worth of tint to do the trailer, I would think. But that'll look so cool, so I'm on board.
So we are going to see, maybe you should do this.
Well, sure, teach me how. I'll try anything once.
Why not?
Sometimes twice, because I might be able to.
We are going to
second time.
we are going to see just how easy this is to use,
Yeah,
guys.
let's do it.
If I can do it, if Marcy can
Let's
do
do
it,
it.
you can do it. You can save yourself a bunch of money by tinting yourself. Let's get her doing. Okay, so when you get your tint, it's going to be in big sheets like this. You want to cut it down. Here's a trick. On the outside of the van, car, truck, RV, go outside and put it on there. Tape it on there a little bit with some removable Scotch tape or something like that. You're just going to tape it on there. Here's why. It's always easier to cut it on the outside, especially if your window has a little bit of a curve. That'll make the tint just a little bit bigger, so when you actually put the tint on the inside of the window, you have a little bit to trim off. That way you're going to get a nice tight fit. So this particular piece here I've already cut because I didn't want to waste your time, right? So this little piece, we're going to start with this bottom window right here. This little piece is going to go right here on the inside of the window. I'm going to show you how it's done. This is how it's done. A couple of things you're going to need. First of all, generally when you buy this cheap as you know what tint, it'll come with a little squeegee, little rubber squeegee.
I don't like the word cheap.
Cheap?
Inexpensive.
Inexpensive.
The bargain price of
inexpensively cheap.
a deal.
A deal?
A deal.
Inexpensively deal?
Yeah.
Cheapy deal?
No.
Just a deal.
Just a deal.
So when you normally get this stuff, normally the tint will come with a little squeegee. There's a couple of things that you're going to need for this. You can use the little squeegee that comes with it. You can use an old credit card or debit card or something like that.
What's your preference?
You can also use body filler cards, which I like to use. Sometimes you can actually buy these where they come with a little felt edge so you don't scratch the tint, but because we're on a budget, we can't afford that.
Do you need it? Really?
You don't need it. You can put a little piece of rag or old shirt or something on here if you're really worried about that.
But you don't need to.
But you don't need to.
Just use a darn credit
You do
card.
need a really good, sharp X-Acto knife. You need some hand sanitizer. No, you don't need hand sanitizer. This is actually soap and water. So you can go out and buy the solution, but you know what? That costs more money, and in reality, you can make it yourself. So all
Again,
this
you
is,
don't need it.
You don't need it. You put a little bit of warm water in here. You could use some baby shampoo, which is ideal, and you put some little bit of baby shampoo in here, just a few drops.
Or if you don't have babies.
If you don't have babies, you're out of luck.
Use Sunlight.
You can use some dish soap. You try and use a clear, very transparent, because you don't want it showing up in there. You need paper towel if you had the blue paper towel. that would be even better. And you need some good sanitizing wipes. Actually, you should use something to clean the surface that you're going to put it on so you don't get dust and stuff like that.
So you also don't really need that. Just wipe it down.
Just wipe it down.
Let's do it.
So we're going to do this. So there is a clear film on here and a tinted film on here. And sometimes it's a bit of a pain to get apart. So what you want to do, if you can, I find it easier just to get it wet with your teeth.
That's what the sanitizer's for.
Separate it and you will see.
Yep.
You have a clear and a tinted.
All right.
So the tinted, kind of sticky part goes towards the window. So all you're going to do...
That's the part you're sticking on the window, right?
That's the part you're sticking on the window. You want to soak this down
with
really,
your soapy
really
solution.
Good. And just peel off.
Don't let it lay on top because it'll stick to itself.
The clear coat. The clear. Yeah, very important. Don't let this fold on itself or it will stick to itself. So you don't be scared. Use a lot of this stuff.
Except for you want to be able to pick it up. It's going to be slippery.
This will make things wet and a mess. So now, what are we going to do at the window? Come with me, I'll show you. So then come to your window with your spray bottle and just soak
yourself with it.
The inside of the window. And then you run back and you grab your tent. You take your tent that's flopping in there, try not to have it touch anything, put it on the inside of the window. Ooh. Don't let it fold.
Slap that sucker on
slide it on there. Now with the soapy water and stuff.
Oh, I get it. It helps get the bubbles out.
It's going to allow you to suction it almost on there. So just line it up the best you can. Don't worry if it hangs over a little bit.
You can trim that off after, right?
You trim it all off after. Then you just take your soapy water, this soapy water, give it a couple squirts on the bottom. Why are you squirting on the bottom? Because you want your squeegee to slide. So again,
squeegee.
Things are going to get wet, guys.
It's squeegee time.
Make sure you have a paper towel. Okay. Then take your squeegee if you have some felt or whatever on the bottom. All you're going to do, so once you've got this, you're just going to squeegee from the center, lightly at first, to the edge.
Get all the water out.
Slowly get the water out.
Oh, right on. Ooh, that was cool.
And just squeegee it out slowly. Don't push too hard to begin with. Just slowly push it out. Push the water. It's going to make a mess. Don't be scared of water. Just squeegee. And then give it just a little bit more. If you see tiny little bubbles, it's not the end of the world. They'll dry. So from the center, out. Now, kind of lucky because this is a really flat window. If it was curved, there's a little bit of extra stuff that you have to do. But when we do the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man's van, if you're interested in that, make sure you smash that subscribe button because that video will be coming.
Oh, you'll make the video if people are interested, right?
If you're interested, we will make the video.
Let us know, and then I'll make him make a video on it. Everybody does their cars. Why pay a bunch of money to get it done? You can do it yourself, right?
Then all you're going to do is go from the center and go up to the top. Make sure it's all nice. Then you're going to go from the center, go down to the bottom.
Scrapey, scrapey, scrapey. But you got to be careful, I would assume. You'll rip that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because it's very thin.
Especially with this budget-friendly tint.
It's very thin.
It's very, very thin.
It'll rip, so you got to be careful, I would assume.
So when you first soak it on, if it's not in the right spot, as long as everything is soaking wet, you can take this off, put it back on.
Slippy, slidey.
You got to remember, the more that you take it off, put it back on, or mess with it, higher chance are you're going to get dust or dirt or something.
Yeah, but if it's got that
it.
much soap, sometimes you can just slippy, slidey around, right?
The whole idea is make it slippy, slidey around. The soap
That's a technical term, in case you're wondering.
The technical. The soap and water will help it slide around. The soap and water also helps activate the glue that's on here.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't recommend taking it back off then if you didn't have to.
So once you got that on nice, and you got all those little bubbles out the best that you can, you're going to go around and you're going to trim it off. All you're going to do is go and get your X-Acto knife, look underneath of where you have to trim. A little bit of trimming to do. Not a lot, a little bit. take your really sharp X-Acto knife. That is the key. A sharp X-Acto knife. Because this stuff will tear. If you've got a dull X-Acto knife or anything like that, it's going to tear it and then you're starting all over. So to squeegee it right to the edge that you need it to go to, and go underneath, it's sorry, it's hard for you to see under here. And all you're going to do is just trim off any of the extra. Just like that. A little bit of extra. Just trim it off. Squeegee it again to the edge. So when you cut it on the outside, you have very little trimming to do. There we go. Let's close this window up and see what it looks like. Hey guys, it doesn't have to be these kind of windows. It can be any kind of window. It's that easy, guys. Now you're like, holy, is that ever dark? You don't need to put tint on that says dark. We just had it from the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's what we're going to do for his van. So we tried it. But can you actually see out of this?
Yeah, I'm restless, so give me something to do. Yeah, I can't stay here because I need to dance. Jump around and show them how I move.
Yes, it can be that easy to DIY your own tint, your own windows. You just never know. Give it a try. We have a van coming up. We're going to do Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man's van pretty soon. If you like stuff like that, make sure you check that out as well. If you like videos like this, please smash that thumbs up. And you know what? If you didn't like the video, give us a thumbs down. At least we'll know.
Hey, no, don't do the thumbs down. Thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe.
As Marcy always says, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ding that notification bell so you'll be notified on the next video that we put out.